Hi everyone, welcome back. In the last video, we created the add note functionality in NotesProvider. Today we are going to make this note item. So let's get started. So first of all, I will go to my root folder and I will create a new folder components. And inside here, I will create a new file NoteItem.tsx and I will create a component export const note item and I will return empty fragment for now. Save it. Now I will go to my index file. So inside my app folder I will go to index file. Over here I will replace it with note item. So I will say note item, import it, and inside here I will pass the key for now. Save it. Now let's go back to our note item file. So first of all I will create this title. So let's make it. So inside our note item over here I will import text from React Native, and inside here I will pass item.title. This item I'm going to get from the props. So I will say item over here, and here I will give the type for this item, which is note. Import it. So we have already created this type in our types file, so we can check it over here. Now let's get back to our NoteItem.tsx file. Save it. Now we will go to our index file, and over here I will provide the item and it would be note. Save. Now let's quickly add a note. Test. Save. Now go back to our NoteItem.tsx file. Let's provide some styles over here. First style is color, and color would be colors, which we are going to import from libs dot text. Save it. Now we can see the title over here. Next property is font size. Font size is 16. Last property is font weight, which is 700. Save it. So now our title is done. Now we will create these three buttons: pin, edit, and delete. So first of all I will change this fragment to view, and I will import this view from React Native, and I will provide some properties to this view. So first property is flex direction, which is row. Then I will provide justify content, which is space between, and last I will provide align items, which is center. Save. Now I will add these buttons. So under the title I will create a new view. Inside here I will use pressable component from React Native. Close it. Inside the pressable I will use a text, and I will provide pin as a text. I will give a style to this text. For this text, color is colors dot sub. Save it. I will add on press over here, and this will call on toggle pin function from props. So let's quickly get this prop on toggle pin. Now let's add the type on toggle pin, and this would be a function which will return void, and inside here we will provide ID, which is the ID of the note. Copy this. Inside the on press I will create a arrow function, and I will paste on toggle pin. and over here I will provide item.id, save it. Now let's copy paste this pressable, change this pin text with edit, and this on toggle function, let's change it with on edit. Now before return, we are going to make this function on edit, arrow function, save. So we will work on it later on. For now we are good. Now let's copy this again, change this edit with remove, and this on edit function we are going to change with on remove. Copy this function we are going to get from props, so let's add it. Let's add the type again. So type would be almost same, so I will quickly copy paste, save it. We are getting error over here because we are not passing the ID in the on remove function. So let's quickly add this ID over here, save it. Now our buttons are vertically aligned, so let's make them horizontal. In order to do it, we have to give the style to this view. So we have to provide two properties over here. First is flex direction, which is row, and second is gap, which is 8. Save it. Before moving forward, I will wrap this whole view inside the pressable component from React Native. So pressable, wrap it, save. Now I will provide styles for this pressable. So for style, first is background color. Background color is colors.card. Next I will provide padding, which is 14. Next I will provide border radius, which is 16. I forgot the comma over here. Next I will provide border width, which is 1. Then I will provide border color, which is colors.border. Next I will provide gap, which is 6. Save it. Now I will provide opacity over here, and for opacity I will use pressed, which I will get from the style function. So over here I will create a function which is going to return this object, and from here I will get the pressed. So if the button is pressed, then the opacity is 0.9, otherwise 1. Save it. Next I will do an optimization, and for that I will go to my index file, and over here, instead of loading the views like this, I will use FlatList. So let's comment this out and import FlatList from React Native. Close it. So the first property is data, which is notes. Next I will provide key extractor, which is item.id. So item.id. Next I will provide render item, and inside here I will get the item first, and I will copy paste this note item over here. I will get the index here, replace the note with item, and I will also provide on toggle pin function. For now I will just return true in the function. Same thing for on remove. So let's copy this, paste it over here, and change on toggle pin with on remove. Save it. Next I will provide the content container style. So over here I will say content container style, and inside here I will provide padding which is 16, gap which is 12. Save it. We are getting error over here because it should be index, not I. So let's change it. Save it. So now the error is gone. Next, I will create this body text. So let's create it. First of all, I will quickly remove this because we don't need it anymore. And I will go to my NoteItem file, and inside here, after the view, I will create a new text from React Native, and inside here I will simply pass item.body. I will provide some styles over here. So first is color, which is colors.sub. Then I will provide font size, which is 14. Save it. I will give it a number of lines. So max number of lines for this body is 4. Save it. So with this our body is done. Next I will add this date. So for that I will copy this and paste it over here. I will remove number of lines. I will change the font size with 12. I will remove this item.body and I will say updated, and inside here I will type new date, and for date I will provide item.updated at, and I will call dot to local string function over here. Save it. So now we can see updated date over here. So let's add a new note, test 1 2 3 4 5. Save. So our new note is added, and the maximum number of lines for the body we can see is 4. So with this our note item is complete. In the next video we will work on saving the notes in local storage so that our notes do not vanish out on reload or app reopen. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching.